Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Man, big news coming out from World Liberty Fi. And if you guys were paying attention, I shared this alpha with you guys a year ago, and I saw FUD comments and all sorts of stuff, people saying Trump's a grifter and you're gonna get rugged and all that stuff, but nobody paid attention to his track record in the regards to he's trying to make money no matter what. So they let their personal grievances and opinions get in the way of this opportunity. And you still have an opportunity, but I just wanted to show the receipts. I was putting it out here and I bought on chain, showed you guys. And even afterwards, people are like, you got, spent $200 on nothing. There's no liquidity, blah, blah, blah. But then they even gave away $57 worth of their USD1 coin. So in reality, I only spent $150 for the 130 or 13,000 World Liberty tokens I got. But here's the big alpha is that the perps are now available across major exchanges. So perpetual contracts available for purchasing of the token. And the biggest thing is that it's becoming tradable and transferable. So here is the details. As of 18 hours ago, they have started the launch details, if you will. So World Liberty Fi launches on Ethereum mainnet, initial unlock, early supporters, 20% of World Liberty Fi purchased by each wallet in the 1.5 cent range and the 5 cent range. This is where I was at. I purchased here. So that means 20% of my World Liberty Fi tokens will be available for unlock. I'll explain what that means. This directly rewards the early backers. Remaining 80%, the unlocking schedule for the rest will be decided by the community via governance vote. That was what I showed you guys before. So we'll all get to vote on how we want that unlocked. Who is not unlocking? Founders, team, advisors, partners remain locked. New buyers, if you didn't join the early stage, will be available on DeFi and DEXs and major centralized exchanges. So that will allow people that didn't get in. And I'm guessing it's going to be close to that 20-cent price. So you're already getting if you got in early, you're getting a 4x if you're in the second wave and about an 8x if you're in the first wave like me. That will set probably the base floor for this. And where to interact is on World Liberty Financial. So basically what's going to happen is out here, probably this area here, they will have what they're calling a lockbox. So currently, I have in my wallet 13,333 World Liberty Fis. I own them. World Liberty Fi doesn't have them. Therefore, if they were to just add liquidity to a DEX, I could dump all of these. So what they're doing instead, which is really smart, is they're creating what they're calling a lockbox, which means I will have to come on here and deposit a smart contract, deposit all 13,333 of my tokens. And I'm guessing there will be some kind of validation way, or once those go in, what comes out on the other side is only what's tradable. I'm not sure how that actually works, but that's what's explained here. Contract audit, the World Liberty Fi Lockbox smart contract. Is that an on-chain unlocking contract for claiming World Liberty Fi as it unlocks. It works by before claiming any unlocked tokens, including initial 20, you must activate your lockbox. Activation, moves all. There's the answer right there. All your World Liberty Fi into the lockbox. Your wallet's World Liberty Fi balance will show 0 after activation. So basically all of the tokens that I have will move into this lockbox contract, and then 20% will be claimable. And I'm sure those will have some kind of different contract kind of coding or script or something that lets the DEXs know that this is where the liquidity is and can be traded. So at that stage, that's when I'll be able to go out here and take profits or whatever the case may be. And I'll definitely be selling some, but I believe there was way more legs left in this, like I told you guys and showed you back here. So you'll probably get an opportunity to buy the dip. This will be a typical pump and dump whenever a token launches. So expect massive run-ups for people trying to buy, trade, scalp, all this stuff. So I would expect it to definitely go up and then come back down and settle at somewhere around that 20 to maybe 40-50% price, and then it's up to you to decide, yeah, where does it go from there? I have no idea, but I showed you guys when you could have got in, and it was super cheap and damn near just a asymmetrical bet, because the risk reward portfolio of this told me that they're not going to just take the tokens that people are buying when they could make so much more out of it based off of the next 4 years of Trump. And of course, DeFi not going anywhere. And the fact that they now created a stable coin, dude, these people are not going anywhere anytime soon, because now they have a money printer. They are able to buy treasuries and take the yield from those treasuries, or buy stable coins, I'm sorry, back them with treasuries, take the yield from the stable coins that they're earning and the trading fees. Remember, they have a DEX now. This is going to actually be a DEX, and buy Bitcoin, buy Ethereum, and then with favorable regulation, have those tokens pumped. So if you are looking at this through the short-sighted lens of, I just don't like Trump, or this guy's a grifter, you're missing the opportunity here. There is an amazing opportunity with, like I said, asymmetrical risk. What happens after he leaves office, I have no idea. They can try to roll back all this shit, but don't forget, this is a DeFi platform. So they've already created regulation and law, basically saying the code is the law and no one can be arrested or whatever for that, scrutinized for that. So once this is launched and out there and fully decentralized, then I think that's a wrap. It kind of becomes like a pancake swap kind of thing. It's like, yep, that's it. So I am looking at this as a amazing opportunity. I can see definitely World Liberty Fi. I don't know what they're currently, I think the market cap is 60 billion total tokens, or 100 billion total tokens. So they could definitely be a $1 billion company very easily, 100 billion very easily. So if you're able to buy this at, sub $1 levels, could this pump up to those prices? Hell, we saw Trump's meme token. I forgot how many multiple billions that went to. I believe it got into the $100 billion class. That's a meme token with zero utility. So what do you think an actual DEX built on with a token that has governance utility and is tradable will actually be able to do? Remember, they're looking at doing borrowing, lending, and tying real world assets like real estate into this platform, and being able to take loans out against your Bitcoin or whatever other assets that you have. Because remember, they've all been unbanked, or I'm sorry, debanked. Unbanked is when you do it on your own. Debanked is when they do it to you. So they have been screwed by the traditional banking system. So I believe there is some serious rails in here now. Do you trust the contracts and stuff like that? I don't, but that's why you have the statements they made here where they've been audited. And yes, we've seen audits fail, but that's all you can really do, right? Is trust the audit companies, unless these are going to be publicly scrutinized contracts. I don't know if they're going to be open source. So anyway, we'll see. But TLDR, awesome opportunity to probably make some money if you're able to get in on this flip. You saw what happened with the Trump token. You saw what happened with Melania token. This is another thing by the same family, so to speak. So there's no reason to believe that it's not going to at least rip out the gate. Where it goes from there, I don't know. But if you can get in early, and I missed the Trump token, I could have got that, and I didn't. I was like, it's a meme token. I'm not going to do it. But this is an opportunity. Now, I'm not buying any more of this. Hell no. Maybe with my profits, I might buy back in. I don't know. But my bag of 13,000 is enough for me personally. Maybe this goes to $1 or $10 before this term is up. So we'll see. All right, smash that HBO special. Help brother out. Like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.